Yo, what up, man? Welcome back to the first and official Speak On It with the Fam, man. You know, we've been promising y'all for a minute that we was coming back. We've been teasing y'all. Well, it's official, man. We back. We got the whole new team in here, and they stronger than ever. Please believe. So to my right, I'm gonna go around real quick. That's my sis. That's Miss Q right there. Then over there to the far right, that's DJ Artwork. And of course, man, up there on the screen, y'all see him with the Speak On It with the Fam in the background. That's C. I call him C3. You know what I'm saying? All the way out of AZ. So yeah, man, what we do, we come in, we sit down, we have great topics. We talk about some of everything that's going on and how we feel about it as middle-class citizens, right? We know how the 1%ers feel. Hell, they make all the decisions. But how do we feel as middle class? The ones that actually make all this shit really tick, that make it really go. So, man, we're going to come on here, man. Y'all going to hear how we feel. Y'all can comment. Y'all can let us know if you agree with us, you disagree with us, if y'all think we suck. We want to hear it all because, like, really, we really trying to grow this thing into something major. So don't be scared to share. You know what I'm saying? The sis over here, where you from, sis?
Brooklyn, New York.
See what I'm talking about? Thick skin. Art, where you from, bro?
North Carolina.
Thick skin over here. 3, where you from?
Mobile, Alabama.
And know that I'm from all over. I ain't got nowhere that I'm specific. So I'm ready. I done lived in all atmospheres and all climates, so I'm ready for the nonsense. But yeah, man. But in all seriousness, though, we come in with some I would say relative topics.
Yes.
Yeah. And we want to know, how y'all feel, but at the same time, man, we kind of get it out there to let everybody else know how we feel about certain things. All right. So yeah, man, I'm gonna let everybody formally introduce themselves. I just gave them a little spec, kind of, get them loose a little bit. Some of them new to this camera game. I'm used to the camera game. But yeah, man. So real quick, everybody, man, go ahead and introduce yourselves officially. I'm gonna start out with Miss Q. Let's go, sis.
Hi, I'm Miss Q from Brooklyn, New York. This is my brother. I've been knowing these guys, some of them for 7 years, almost 3 years, and I'm excited to be, a host
Right.
on this show. Sorry, a host on this show, and I'm excited.
God damn it. Well,
thank you.
Let's go.
Thank you for having me.
For sure. Artwork.
Yo.
What up, man?
Yo, I'm DJ Artwork. Shoot, man, I like to talk. I'm gonna just keep it real, man.
Get straight to it.
This is my family, so it is what it is. What better place to be than to speak on it with the fam right here.
Let's go. Ooh, 3, all the way from AZ. Let's go.
What's good? What's happening? You already know who it is, C3, or you can just call me C, whichever one. That's the Brody over there in the red, J Rose. Everybody else is part of the family as well. Whoever friends with drugs is friends of mine. Like I said, I'm just happy to be here, man, and I'm controversial. So I like to talk about controversial shit. So yeah.
Controversial motherfuckers already, right? So I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We always want to stack on here, but at the same time, we're trying to create a nice little vibe and a nice little community, right? So we will let y'all know who sponsors us, because we will be sponsored every show by a business. Don't matter if we know you, if we don't know you. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be sponsored, you can reach us at speakonitwiththefam@yahoo.com and let us know. And again, man, you can comment, you can leave your comments there if you want to. So today I'm sponsored by JSCB Enterprises, man. Shout out to JSCB. They do some of everything. They edit, you know what I'm saying? They the ones that will be doing editing our videos, and they also supplied the equipment for today. So shout out to JSTB Enterprises, man. Much respect, salute. Miss Q, who you got?
Today I am sponsored by, I call her my soul wife. Cleaning company, Busy Bees Cleaning. She is official. She cleans. She organized. She'll have your reds with your reds, your whites with your whites. Have your house spotless, smelling good. Look her up, Busy Bees Cleaning.
With my phone, I need to put her up for real. All right, who you got, bro?
Yeah, I got Art of Entertainment, of course. Your event is a work of art. This is what we do. Any kind of genre, any kind of event you got. If you need somebody to spin on records, we got you.
Spinning them rappers. Art Entertainment. That's what's up. C3, who you got, bro?
I'm over here sponsored by Eggers Fashion, man. You can find this on IG at _Eggers Fashion. that's on IG _Edgar Fashion. As you can see, I'm already rocking the shirt. So that's what my sponsor is today.
Shout out to Edgar Fashion, man. I like the way that shirt look on you, boy. I like that red.
Appreciate
Hey, we must have been
you.
both red and blacked out in here today.
Back.
Ooh. All right, man. So, man, let's go ahead and dive right into this thing, man. Let's go ahead and give these people what they've been expecting, what they looking for, what they've been waiting on. So, again, like I said, man, we're going to come on. We're going to talk about different topics that have affected us throughout the week or throughout the month or just however we may have felt about something that happened, right? So, we're going to go ahead, man. We're going to start off all the way on the West Coast, man. We're going to bring this shit back east. See, what you got, baby?
What's good with it? So, all right. So I was scrolling through TikTok, just like typical average person that like most people do. And I came across this video with Candace Owens. I can't recall the guy who was interviewing her name. So they were in this whole debate about so just to kind of give a backstory, Candace Owens, she's more
hold on real quick. I got all right. I'm a terrible host. So, hey, to make sure that we start off with nothing but success and greatness, hey, man, I salute y'all. I appreciate y'all, and I love y'all, man. Speak on it with the fam.
Speak on it with the fam.
Let's get it.
All right, go ahead, bro. Sorry.
All right, back to it. So I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all are aware who Candace Owens is, and a lot of feathers she has ruffled, with a lot of people, especially in the Black community. A lot of people have their feelings about her. And one of the biggest things that she was talking about in this interview was this pronouns idea and, calling, women who are women, calling men who transform into women, calling them actual women and vice versa, so on and so forth, they, them, and all those things, right? Now, before I dive into it, disclaimer, again, this is not me speaking on hate. I don't hate anything. I don't hate anybody. I respect all human beings. But again, I am human as well. So therefore, I'm going to speak my opinions. If somebody feels some type of way about it, I mean, hey, that sounds like a personal problem to me. So with that being said, so she was in this interview and she was speaking on the fact that she asked the guy, can men get pregnant? And the guy said, yes. And she was like, how? When you don't have ovaries, you weren't born, you weren't born as a woman, you don't have a female vagina. None of your DNA says woman, so you can't have a woman. But he said, well, I know someone, I know a man a trans man who can have children. So they went into this whole debate, and it led me to think that I don't have an issue with people I don't care about your life. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about what you do with your life. But when it becomes infringing on my life, such as me having to go to jail because I call you a him when I know you're a him or a they, that becomes a problem for me because now you're starting to tell me that I need to approach you or call you a certain thing when I know that you're not that. It's kind of like you telling me, hey, it's kind of like me telling you, look, I want you to pronounce, or I want you to tell me I'm a cat and I'm a cat. And so therefore I want you to address me because I'm a cat. Like, no, you're not a cat. You're a human being. You're not a cat. You don't walk around this bitch purring. You don't do none. You don't spit up cough balls. You don't do none of that shit. You're not a cat. So just because that's what you proclaim, so that's cool, live your life, but don't bring that shit to me and infringing on my lifestyle and potentially putting me in jail because I didn't call you a cat, whatever the case. So I just think that's a big issue, and it's becoming a real big issue across the board because now you're starting to put this shit in Disney and on TV. Now little kids are seeing this, and now you got the shit in schools now, in preschool, and kindergarten, and as a father of two, I ain't feeling that at all.
So let me make sure I'm understanding what you're saying. So is it more so the fact that you don't like it that people are going to jail because they don't I guess address somebody by what they want to be addressed by, or is it the simple fact that they putting it into the eyes of our children?
All three. To be honest, it's all three of them because all of them, I mean, literally, it's part of society. It's all three. You're
I always say it too.
no, I'm sorry, all two. My bad, two.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Both of 'em.
so both of them. You know,
Yeah.
the fact that you can't get put in jail just because you call somebody out of their name. So this entire time we've been in this world now, you know, you can go to jail because this person who wants to be called a them or a they, I call him or her a he or she instead of they. Now I get to go to jail when you got people around here calling people bitches and hoes, like all this shit, and you don't go to jail for that. But they're trying to make a huge statement because of this, and I'm like, bro. And now you got people trying to teach 4-year-olds about this sexuality thing, and I get it, but you know, when you're trying to force it, when you're trying to force this shit, it becomes a problem.
Uh-oh.
And that's something I don't agree with. I don't agree with that at all.
You think it's an agenda?
Yes, 100%. 100% it's an agenda.
Okay.
Hey, this is how we start out the first show. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, I push it. Yeah, they're definitely pushing something.
Sir, bro, you know I love you.
Go ahead, let's get it.
The sexuality and the identity thing, it's now becoming popular because as individual, as people, we can now state and walk in the world to which we feel that we are. Now, when it comes to kids, yes, it's on the TV shows, it's on all of that. But a lot of kids, and this is me personally working with kids, and I just had this conversation maybe 2 weeks ago. Kids are now starting to identify themselves early before they can even watch TV or even watch it on TV and actually kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? Interpretate what they're watching and what they're seeing. So for instance, I had a parent who came in for a tour and her son was dressed in full girl clothes. So again, for someone who was very open to it, I was like, okay. So when they walked in, my staff was like, well, how old is your son? She was like, well, how old is my daughter? So my staff member at the time, my second key, she was confused. Again, yes, it may look like what you see by the eye as a boy, but what do you see presented in front of you? It's a respect thing. So you see this little boy is dressed in girl clothes, acknowledge what you're seeing, right? Now, this is I want to say he just turned 3 and mom, got into the whole, that he's been doing this since he was 2, like, put on the girl clothes and want to wear makeup and put on lipstick. And I'm like, So I think if it looks like a duck, it's a duck. Okay. If it's dressed like a duck, and this is my opinion, if it's dressed like a duck, it's a duck. So if your little girl my niece come in and she got on boy clothes and she doing a lot of boy things, I'm going to address her by her name first. So that's the first thing we need to start doing, address that person by the name. Or if you don't know the person's name, say, hey, hi, my name is Art. Nice to meet you. All right. And then you kind of know where that person want to go with it. But just a lot of us in society, because we know, this is a man dressed in female clothes, so that's a he. No, that's a woman. Respect it. You want to be respected. You don't want the white people going around calling you a nigga.
But here's the thing in that. But here's the thing. See, one thing we can't infringe. We can't put the whole race. That's a whole different subject. Now, but here's the thing. Again, just like you said, if it walks like a duck and it dresses like a duck, whatever, it looks like a duck, it's a duck, right? So if it looks like a boy, I don't care if you're in the dress or what, I'm gonna address you by what you are, not by what you got on. I'm not, because here's the issue. Society has become so soft. Everybody gets offended by this small little thing that you can't even speak on it. Prime example, we got to put disclaimers on YouTube just to talk about this type of stuff because somebody around here gonna get offended. And so if I see a prime example, if my little girl is dressed like a tomboy, because that's what they used to call them, but now you gotta be careful with saying, tomboy now. So the fact that if my little girl dresses like a tomboy, no, she's still a girl at the end of the day. I don't care what she has on, because if just in costumes, if you walk around here in Halloween, she got a Power Ranger suit on. You want me to dress her as the red Power Ranger, or you want me to dress her as a little girl? Like, hey, oh, that's a little girl in a costume. I'm gonna dress her as what she is, not as what she has on. That's why I'm gonna dress that person as.
Daddy, this is what I feel. You know, I mean, you see what I dress like, you see what I look like, Daddy. This is how I feel. You're gonna just ignore her feelings and say, "But you're a girl." And
At 4 years old,
it happens.
No. Your kid, like you said, a kid can't even interpret a video on YouTube. So how can they even interpret themselves as an individual?
They know how they feel. Kids have feelings, and that's the thing with parents nowadays. We don't, or an adult period, we feel like kids don't know, or their feelings are not valid because they can't. You know, you're in the feelings, and everybody knows they're in the feelings. If a child say, "I'm hurt," because, and again, a little boy that fell, and the man went to him and say, "Hey, get up, little boy. Boys don't cry." You can't tell me that this fall didn't hurt. How can you? So in society, everybody wants to dictate. So my little girl comes to me and say, "Hey, mom, you know, can I have a conversation with you? You know, you see what I like for you to, you know, I like boxes. I like for you to put on boy clothes, and that's how I feel." I'm going to respect her feelings, because then again, I want her, that may be her feelings now, because that's how she's feeling now. I don't know how she's going to feel 2 years later, but I want my child to be comfortable. And when it comes to the transgender community, and it being it's not what I'm trying to be. It's what I feel that I am.
But that's the problem. It ain't about what you feel. It's the reality.
It's the reality.
A lot of people get mixed up what reality is. The reality versus how you feel. In the real world, nobody cares about your feelings. Nobody cares about, life doesn't owe you an explanation. Life doesn't give you an excuse. Life is what it is, and that's all it is. Everybody wants to live by how we feel. Nobody cares about how you feel. Reality is reality. We can talk about how we feel, like, oh man, I feel this way. Okay, I get it. I understand your feelings. But reality works like this. Your feelings and reality are two different things. I can feel a certain way. I can feel I'm the prime example. Let's just say, right, I can feel I'm the best looking motherfucker in this world. I can feel that way. But reality says that, yeah, there are other good looking guys out here that look way better than me. That's a difference between your feelings and reality. Exactly. Yeah, my little girl at 4 years old.
I'm not asking Art to walk around and feel that, oh, you know, I'm a boy. No, I need you to respect what you see. That's what I need you to respect.
All right. So let me intervene here. Let me jump in real quick. I
want to speak on it.
Yeah, most definitely. Real quick, just so as we all will get to know, y'all gonna get to know me, y'all gonna get to know Q, y'all gonna get to know Art, y'all gonna get to know C, right? So right. I'm the one that damn, they're gonna fuck around and assassinate me for saying this. But I'm the one that kind of, you know what, this is how I'm gonna say it. I'm the one that wants you to think for yourself, point blank period. I don't want you to watch nothing. I don't want nobody to tell you nothing. I want you to have the accountability or the awareness to think for yourself, right? So I'm gonna say this, then you can have it. I feel like, from what you're saying, I feel like you're kind of along the lines of think how everybody wants you to think instead of thinking for yourself. Because if I see somebody and they look like a dude, I'm gonna say, "What's up, bro?" That's just how I talk. If I see somebody that look like a female, I'm gonna say, "What's up, girl? How you doing?" Or "Hey, ma'am," or whatever the case may be. Now, if I mess around and see them in the gym and they look totally different when I see them, and I now, oh, that was really a dude and that was really a female. Okay, cool. Now, because I have talked to her about this before, and it's crazy how everything is coming full circle. But it's crazy because I have had this conversation with her before. So now that I know and I can appreciate, because again, I think for myself. I'm not out here worrying about what they saying and what they saying or what the government say do or what the government say don't do. I'm addressing what I see. So if I see and you look, if you're a male and you're dressed like a female, but you still got on a dress and you got long hair, shit, hey man, how you doing? That's just what it is. It ain't got nothing to do with all the other, you know what I'm saying, what you got between your legs, because I don't care what you got between your legs. But if you look like a female I'm gonna say ma'am. If you look like a male, I'm gonna say male. It's not that I'm intentionally saying, oh well, shit, you look. Hang on, let me pull your pants down. Let me see what you look like down there. Oh, okay, cool. You a man. Like it ain't like if you dress like and you look like a male, it's a male. If you dress like a female and look like it's a female. Like at the end of the day, I think we just got to get back to respecting each other as people. You know what I'm saying? Because now it's like you said, everybody is so sensitive. Like everything is so fucking sensitive to where everything you talk about, you can't just have an open-minded discussion without getting offended. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, that's red. No, it ain't. It's burgundy. Why would you say that? Like, damn, bro, my bad, bro. Okay, it's burgundy. You know what I'm saying? So when it's all said and done, man, I think if we just really all become independent thinkers, I think we can all get back to one goal at hand, and that's being able to live in peace and harmony. For real, for real.
Speak on it.
For real. What you got, bro?
First off, if a man walked in here with a dress, we ain't got to check for nothing. We know that's a man, hands down.
Right.
Unless he got a lot of work.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I actually had an employee that clearly looked like a man, but wanted to be addressed as a female. And you know, I don't dress nobody as female, male. I don't do that. What's your name?
Right.
Right.
And so, like, if somebody openly tell me that, like, I'm probably gonna tell you, I don't care. Like, I don't care what you want to do.
Right.
Whatever. What's your name?
Call your name.
What's your name? And then so, like, but I honestly think that it's an agenda. And just how I get where you coming from, because you know you work with kids, so you understand kids better than we do. But I honestly think that it's an agenda to soften men. And the reason why I say that is because if my son were to come to me and tell me that he think that he wants to dress like a girl, I'm not gonna openly respect that, because that to me that's not what you are.
Right.
Okay.
I'm raising you to be a man. Now, I'm not against people who grow up to be that way,
right,
or whatever. Like I said, I don't care.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, as my job as a father, when my son or my daughter come to me and tell me what they think they are, my job is to raise them and figure out where they getting that from. And then once I figure out where they getting that from, correct it based on the way that I want to raise them, not the way the world wants to raise them. Because if I raise a man that is more in touch with his feelings and more in touch with his softer side, when he fall down, he like in the grocery store, he gonna cry about it instead of getting up and pushing on. Men and women have different traits and different characteristics about them, which what makes this world balance out. But if you taking away what the men do, then you're not really like, you taking away, you making everything chaotic. You making the world chaotic, you making relationships chaotic, you're gonna make everything. Like it's just messing up the whole balance. So that's where I think the whole agenda is coming from.
I don't think it's an agenda at all. I think it's now being put out there so that little kids or those individuals who are living in the closet and hiding that true inner self. Because I've known so many people who have committed suicide because they were so afraid to come out and express to their families and or friends or in the world period of who I am, what I feel. This is what I feel. Again, I don't need anybody to understand. I don't need you to understand how I feel and don't care about how I feel in the world. That's not your priority. Your priority is just to respect who I am as a person.
I agree.
So if I come to you and I'm a male and I'm dressed in a whole full face blown, weave lit, and I say my name is Lizzie, then you already know, well, Miss Lizzie, you already know the proper pronouns to use because my name is Lizzie. I didn't say my name is Jay. I didn't say my name was Sam. I said my name is Lizzie. So when you give me that name, because again, you may walk up and I can't tell you how many times you probably have walked past or even are in business with a transgender woman or a transgender male, right, and don't even know it at all. But because such and such said, hey, my name is Lizzie, and again, you know what pronouns to use. Then when you find out, you're like, oh shit, right? But it doesn't matter after that. I told you what my name was, so you know how to address me. And again, I think it now coming on TV is, I don't think it's this whole thing is an agenda, period. It's to make those individuals to be able to feel comfortable, to have something to relate to. Because growing up, there wasn't a lot of light-skinned doll babies, light-skinned African-American doll babies.
Facts.
They were all dark babies.
Facts.
So when I wanted a doll baby as a child, I want a doll baby that looks like me. The doll babies that look like me are what? White doll babies. I am not a white woman. I am a Black woman that just has very fair skin with light eyes. So why is it that me as a little girl, I couldn't find those doll babies that look like me? So then now I have to play with dark skinned babies, but I can't really play pretend or play house because I can't relate to this doll baby. Why is that fair? So now you see that, and I was born in the 90s. It changed. You got doll babies in wheelchairs now. You can find them with the one eye, the one arm, the half a leg. You can find all these. You can find all African-American doll babies that's light skinned like me with light eyes, where these kids can feel like they can relate to something. So now that it's on TV, okay, it's not just a me thing. It's not a bad thing. I feel this way, and so do other people. So other people outside can relate to. And again, you may not be able to relate to that transgender woman, that transgender child, or that transgender woman, but then that child can go to somewhere else and say, well, damn, that's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? Those shows express it in a way, and it's big on Disney now, where it makes it, don't be ashamed of who you are, how you feel. Fuck what everybody else say. It's your feelings. Nobody has to respect your feelings, but they need to respect what they see. And if I come to you and Bailey say, hey, my name is Joe. Hey, Joe, how you doing? Hey, don't do that to him, because that individual has already made it clear to what they identify as. So now I'm going to respect that individual. And that's the problem.
Also, part of the problem is that we're too caught up in the, what's the word I want to use? In the cosmetics.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because, all right, let's just keep it one stat. We know Art can't have no fucking baby. You know, I can't have no baby. You know, Q can have a baby. Okay, cool. So why? So again, what's understood don't have to be explained.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? So why get caught up in, man, you can't have no damn baby. You know you can't have no baby. Yes, I can't have a baby. Man, you can't. What's the point of going through all that, bro? You can have a baby? Okay, cool. Good luck on that.
Here's the thing, though. Here's it.
Q said, I'm going to have a baby.
But I think it's deeper
Okay.
than that.
It goes way deeper than that. It goes way deeper than that. What do you mean? Because, again, like Art said before, regardless, again, I get it. You know, respect everybody. Like I said before, I would never disrespect the person. But at the end of the day, it's deeper than just the surface itself of just respect the person as you see it. It's still a balance. You still have to live life, right? You still got to live life. There's still a balance of life that has to be here. There's still a reason why there's male, female. There's a reason for that. Like, we're not just here just to be here. There's a reason. There's men and women on this world, in this world. There's a reason for that. And again, the feelings, the feelings of how this person feels. I'm sorry. My daughter at 3 years old, or when she's about to turn 4, she does not know what. I'm sorry. She has many different emotions within 10 seconds. She's pissed off. She's happy. She's sad. She's crying. She's excited again. She's hungry. She's thirsty. She's sleepy, and she's wide awake. And all in 10 seconds. So I'm not about to, yes, I'm here like, oh, baby, that's what's up. I understand you feel this way. But no, you're 4, like you're 3 going on 4. No, I'm sorry. You don't feel this way. I'm sorry. Like, yeah, it sounds good. You've been going through different emotions right now, but no, you can understand. I can talk to you about this. I can sit down and have this conversation with you, but I need you to understand you're a girl. You're a little girl. Look at daddy. Daddy's a male. He's a male. You're a little girl. And I'm sorry, like, yeah, there are going to be other people out there who feel this way, whatever the case may be, but it's way deeper than just the surface of what we're talking about. And I believe it is.
No, it's because
but the rate
suicide is high when it comes to
it starts home. Yes. It starts at home. But guess what? Many of those kids, guess what? Look at deeper than the surface. A lot of those kids who are committing suicide, a lot of those kids who are in this LGBT community, a lot of them have something in common. And what is that? Single parent home. Majority, look at the statistics. Now, I get it. There are some who are in 2-parent homes, but go look at the statistic. Majority come from a single parent home. Majority come from a single parent home.
It is
So where's
bullying. Okay, so I come from a single parent home and I'm putting myself out there, right?
you're an exception to the rule.
I like women, right? My mother is strictly dickly. She is definitely gonna make that known. Girl, I don't know what the hell, why you want what you got, because you see you can rub yourself, but I want dick, right?
Mm-hmm.
My dad, strictly dickly. Right. And he like, damn, daughter, I don't, what the hell? What happened to you? Right. Now it's nothing, none of my friends. Yeah. No, yeah, sorry.
I thought I was the only one who heard. I was like, hold on now.
Yeah, exactly. Daddy. But again, there is no one that raised me coming up that were into women. That was something that I felt. I felt that. I knew I was that was an attraction that I had. I knew that. So when I came out to my parents, I want to say I started feeling it at the age of 7. Oh, that girl, she pretty. You know, at 13, I was like, you know, I'm just going to tell them how I feel because I don't want to be outside living. You know, I don't want to be that individual knowing that I've seen and I've been around. I had friends who had family members that killed themselves because they couldn't express that to their family. So when I came out and I told my mom, she was like, girl, you just going through this phase right now. You'll get over that. I ain't worried about it, but float your boat. If that's what you want, I'm going to support you. But when you get out that stage, I'm gonna support you with whatever your next stage is. So a lot of at times as parents, we just, oh well, let me tell you what's the right way. What is the right way as a parent, as a child? What is the right way? There's no right way. So if my daughter comes to me and express those feelings to me, okay, well I'm gonna support you at this while you feeling this way. Then your next feelings, I'm gonna support you on those. But I want you to be able to come to me and express that self and don't have to bottle that up and feel like you have to hide that. Because those, as adults tell, how we truly feel kills us. It allows us to sometimes go into mental breakdowns. So as a child, I'm gonna respect you. This is how you feeling right now. This is what you want me to buy. I'm gonna buy it. Because if I buy you something that you're not into or you don't want to wear, guess what? You're miserable in school. You're gonna have behavior problems. So you're gonna be labeled as the bad black kid. You know, all of these things you're gonna go through and all these feelings and emotions. Because really, kids don't know. But a child knows how they feel. This is how I feel. And when it comes to transition and all of those things, it is an inner feeling. I was born this way, but my mind, the brain, and I mean, all of us are smart. We know the brain is a hard thing to mess with. But when your brain tells you something, you know you act on that. You act on that. And that's just what it is.
And let's just always remember, man, like we all once had parents and now we're all parents. So number one thing that I try to keep at the forefront of my thoughts at all times. One, I do not know everything because I'm your parent. I do not know everything because I'm your parent. Two, everything that I tell you is not always going to be right, and it is not always the right way, which is reverting back to what I said. I do not know everything. So I tell my oldest one all the time, what I do or what I say or how I act at a certain time is because what I feel is best for you. Now, later, I might come back and say, well, damn, you know what? You're right. I did handle that wrong. Or you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have did that, or I shouldn't have said, should have said. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like the older we get, the wiser we get. And that's where I feel like men, we mature later, but when we start to get there, it's trouble, because the things that we know and how we handle certain things, we really do become a threat, because it's like, well, hey, you better watch out for him. He gonna mess around and start changing some shit around here, because shit he know. Hey, and people already like him. You know, people already follow him. So if he really put some on this shit, he might come through here and change some shit. So that's why we got to get King up out of here. We got to get Malcolm up out of here. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying at the same time, feel how you feel. Hey, to each his own. You know what I'm saying? To each his own. Can't nobody tell you how you supposed to feel. Can't nobody tell you how to raise your child. That's your child. But at the end of the day, I just want all of us to remember, more so for men, remember and be aware that you don't know everything. Your way is not always the right way. And you have to listen. because a lot of parents don't listen
Mhm.
because they parent. Oh, you just do what I say because I say it because I'm the parent. That shit only happen when like I feel like that only go for like you ain't coming in this motherfucker at a certain time. You're not gonna do this in my house. You know what I'm saying? But because again, like I said, talking to her, being a part of her life, and me, I'm inquisitive. Like I want to know everything because the empire I'm trying to build, I feel like I need to know the realms of a whole lot of shit. And for the people that's around, and that's for the 4 people that's in my circle, they already know what I'm trying to build. So again, I say we all as a team collectively have to know a whole realm of shit in order to make this empire shit next to Elon Musk, finna be the tallest one that's finna be built in the world. So in order for us to build that, we have to understand certain shit. You know what I'm saying? So I say more so of just having a negative reaction to it. I say take the time to learn and understand because that's where I'm at. Like talking to her, I have learned a lot about the LGBTQ community. You know what I'm saying? And I understand it more. And so I've never been like, oh no, there go a gay person, or oh, there go a trans. You know what I'm saying? Like I've always respected everybody because that's just me. I just respect because I don't want your respect. I require respect. You don't respect me, we can have a fucking problem. And that's just how I feel. Period. So therefore, I'm always gonna give it because if you don't give it back, it's gonna be a major issue. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, man, I just think that I know that for Americans, if something scares them, then it's bad.
Mhm.
Period. If and that's just human nature. Period. If you're scared of it, it's bad.
I don't think people scared of it though.
But they are.
Yeah, I don't think people are scared of it, bro. Because
if y'all think people aren't scared
No.
of LGBTQ,
No.
why do you have so many hate crimes?
Yeah.
I don't know why they have hate crime, but people don't care.
Okay.
So then,
Like,
what's the problem then?
so
Why you killing them
Nobody,
off?
If nobody is scared of the black community, why do we have so many?
because that's different. That's different.
How is it different?
Because
It's like hate crime.
no,
you're not
I mean,
born. You're not born. Go ahead.
like
Go
if
ahead,
somebody
Art.
walk in here and tell me that they're gay, okay, I don't care. I don't care who you like to have sex with.
But
Right.
people are afraid of that.
Afraid. So you
Why?
go New York. We have a whole week, Pride Week, right? We have this whole big parade. You are only required to come and celebrate if you feel like you want to be a part of it. We're not asking you to come into our space. The amount of shootouts, just straight dudes. Why are you here? You know what's happening on this street.
This shootout happen at Black.
Hold on, no.
Shootouts happen everywhere in the hood.
It's shooting at
But again,
the individuals.
they are trained. What?
For
They
what?
Are trained to hate each other by who?
For what?
I get.
Why are you here? Why are you present?
I get where y'all coming from, but what I'm saying is that like nobody's afraid of the LGBT community. Like nobody. Like I don't care. Like it's not. It's
speaking for yourself.
You speak
bro.
exactly.
Well, nobody like people who I even hang around with. Like if we don't sit around and talk about gay people
Because
like in a bad way.
Because we don't do it.
But even outside of us, I'm talking about like friends who I have who are like
Right.
silly
You have
friends like, that
nobody
just
that
clown.
is scared.
Like they don't clown gay people. Like if a gay person walked in the room, like that's childish.
But that's the
No,
very low lump sum of individuals in this world.
But what I'm saying is like this whole thing is teaching everybody, and I still think because of men to live off of feelings. Oh, I feel good because I have this baby doll that looks like me, or I feel good because I it's my feelings. But the way I was raised more teaching. Like if I came to my grandma and granddaddy with a problem, it was more of a teaching, not like, no, you can't do that and that's it.
Right.
No,
It's
you
always-
can't
it should
this
be
because of this, that, the third. And same thing I think with this, like y'all outnumber us as women. I mean, women outnumber men, right? So if I turn around and tell a lot of little boys that it's okay to be a woman, when it's okay to dress like a woman. Okay, I respect what you're saying. He grow up. Who are you gonna be with?
That's on them.
No, who are the women gonna be with?
So hold on. So do not think that because they are transgender that they only date just men.
Right.
Some transgender.
The number will shrink. The number will shrink.
Some transgender men date women. Again, it's not a sexuality thing. It's what I feel. I feel, and my brain tells me that I am a
So
woman.
it's training us to act off of feelings. So sometimes people feel like killing themselves, but the reason why they don't do it is because of laws. They don't kill
But
people
most
because of
people,
laws.
they kill
So
themselves.
Feeling. That's what I'm saying. Feeling.
you start doing when you start feeling a certain way and you learn to act off of that feeling, then you would be, it's a major problem, especially with men.
Okay, but
'Cause
again,
when men start feeling bad, when they want to kill something, they're gonna kill something. That's just what they do. So
Kill
what I'm
that.
saying, anything. So what I'm saying is you are targeting this towards teaching a man to get out of his manly character who built stuff.
I'm not
to-
teaching
to-
anything.
To
That's
to
how
express
I
his
feel.
feelings all the time, to be whiny. Y'all don't want that. So it's just not, it's gonna make everything bad.
Hey,
Like I don't like do what you
I
want.
mean, yeah, because I mean, because if you think about it, let's just use the government for it. If the president went off of his feelings, you know how many more wars we would have had right now if everything was off of feelings. So, but on a smaller scale though, on the smaller scale of this, again, it's not about, we respect human beings. I respect the human being. I respect you for what you. Look, your life is your life. I don't care. Like I don't care about what you do in your own behind closed doors. That's cool. Do your thing. That's fine. I'm not. And the thing is, majority of people aren't afraid of it because everybody calls just because they disagree with the lifestyle, they homophobic. No, I'm not afraid of, or majority of people aren't afraid of. Yeah, there are some people who do some stupid shit, which they go into those the pride rallies and they kill people because why? They acting off of their feelings, not because of what's real, the reality, acting off of their feelings. So they go in and start shooting up the place because they're acting off of feelings, not because of what they think. So they didn't think that through. They just went in, oh man, I feel this way, fuck this shit. I'm going in, I'm shooting up the place, whatever. And so the thing is, it's not about the feelings, about the reality. So what's the reality is that, yeah, there are some people who dress that way. They feel this way. Girls want to be men, some men want to be women, or they just want to dress this way, or whatever the case. That's cool. Live your life. I don't hate you. I respect you. I love you just as we got, so we got people in our family that's way. I love them just the same. Not afraid. It's just the aspect of when you start to try to push the narrative and the agenda onto people. My biggest thing is when you're talking about this. Yeah. When you're talking about this in elementary school, it shouldn't be allowed. We weren't talking about this in elementary school, so why are they doing that now? We were talking about coloring and shit and just math. That's it. Why are we doing it now? Again, that's what I'm saying. That's what we feel like it's in the agenda.
I feel like, at the end of the day, hey, it's all about a learning aspect of it. And what we don't know, it can hurt us. And so, I mean, just take the time to learn. And at the same time, hey, like anything on TV, you don't like it, don't watch it, turn the shit off. You don't want your kids to learn about it, cancel Disney, cancel everything. You know what I'm saying? But, and lastly, I'll say this, get involved in their lives more. That means from school, that means sitting down talking to them, take away their phones, put down your phone, and we start back having dinner at the tables and actually talk to our kids so we can learn them and understand them. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only way we're gonna be able to get anywhere as far as learning about who our kids are. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, man, I would love for this conversation to go on, but hey, we got sponsors that we got to show love to. And shit, I think we need a break because I'm a little warm in here. So we're going to jump out to a quick commercial break, man, and we're going to come right back with more Speak On It with the Fam. This first show is killing it. Yeah. Shout out to our sponsors. Let's go. Welcome back. So as y'all can already see, man, we get pretty deep, man, and we ain't here to just be talking. Like everybody stand on what they believe in. So that's one thing you're gonna learn about the show. That's one thing you're gonna have to respect, because we're gonna respect you. So all we ask is if you're gonna comment, stand on what you believe in. Don't comment just to comment. Don't hate just to hate. Don't talk just to talk. Because at the end of the day, I feel like I have a pretty intellectual team around me now. You know what I'm talking about? So, hey, it's going to be some real dialogue going back and forth. All right. So, yeah, man, next up, I'm going to go ahead and kick off my topic. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to kind of bounce off of what C said in the last segment as far as, you know, people respecting how people live. And, hey, if you want to live that way, live that way. And so I'm going to kick it off like this right here, right? So last night, I went to the Kevin Hart concert. Dope, you know what I'm saying? The second show he came to Atlanta. Second show I was in the building, you know what I'm saying? Making moves out here. So went to the Kevin Hart concert last night. And if he come to your city, man, definitely go show love, go show support, go check him out. But that ain't what I'm here to talk about, though. I ain't here to talk about the show.
Oh.
I'm here to talk about everything that was going on around the show.
Oh.
You know what I'm talking about? So for the longest, right? So like I said last segment, I feel like we have been taught a lot of things. I don't feel like we naturally know nothing. I feel like we are taught everything. Like Q said, the only thing we naturally know is how we feel. That's it. And then once we tell somebody how we feel, here comes a parent telling you how you should feel that way or not to feel that way, right? So everything is taught. Nothing is natural. So I say that to say, yeah, man, I honestly, after last night, I honestly don't believe that one man is meant to only be with one woman. You can't tell me that. You can't fucking. I said what I said. 100%. I'm ready for it. I said what I said. 100%. And there's no way that you can tell me that one man is supposed to be with one woman. Well, how you gonna say something like that? I'm glad you asked me. Let's get into this shit. Right? So, first of all, they're gonna say, I'm gonna start from the weakest to the strongest, right? That's how we're gonna do it. All right. So my weakest point is we got too much semen to talk about. We just gonna give it to one woman. They can't even take it. You give a one woman too much semen, what's gonna happen? Let's be real. She gonna get, ooh, I got an infection. I gotta, it's gotta be cleaned out, right?
Or she pregnant.
Right? But I ain't worried about the pregnancy because there's ways around that. But if you go in a woman too much, she will start to have a bacteria infection. Right? All right, cool. That's the first. Oh, no, that's a lame excuse. Okay, I give you that. That's cool. Secondly, if you can only take 30 minutes, but I'm still trying to go another hour and a half, what am I supposed to do? Once you say, no, I'm done. Like, you ain't finna get up and beat me out all night. Well, shit. Well, what am I supposed to do? Well, you need. Hey, you better tag in somebody, or you finna get something right. Hey, you know what I mean? So, and then the third point is this, right? In all actuality, again, when I tell you I've been thinking this way for a long time, it all comes full circle. We all have a false sense of ownership. All of us. We have a false sense of ownership. I say that to say this. You don't own nothing in life but your thoughts. That's it. That's all. Your thoughts in your body. Well, hell, you can't even say your body no more because Wade versus Roe just got reversed. So can't even say you own your bodies no more. All you own is your thoughts. Huh? I own my car. No, you renting your car for $600 a month for the next 5 years. Well, I own my house. Okay, don't pay your property taxes for the next 5 years and see if the government don't come take your shit.
True that.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't own nothing. So why is it that you feel like you own just this penis?
Ooh.
It's not yours.
Speak on it.
It's not yours. You're renting this for the next 25 to 30 years. Or you rent it for the next 18 years. Or you rent it for the next 6 months. Or you rent it for the next 2 days. You don't own nothing. So I think, again, this is why I say come back to independent thinking. You don't own your car until I actually own mine. I have 2 of them. I have a 75 and I have an 07. That's what I own. We renting the Traverse for motherfucking $6 a month. For the next, we still got 4 years left for renting that motherfucker for $600 a month. You know what I'm saying? Got a house, shit, rent that motherfucker for until I sell it. You know what I'm saying? Because if I don't pay the property taxes, guess what? Let me get that. You know what I'm saying? And so I say, man, like, let's lose the false sense of ownership. And then here's my pros for it, right? Those are my cons, and then I'm gonna let y'all jump in. Here's my pros to it, right? If you just want a nigga to come through, make sure you taken care of. Give you some good D every now and again. But you can go to work, provide for yourself. You good, right? Okay, bet. So let's do this. I'm gonna make sure the mortgage paid. I got you, and then I got this other one. We got this $750,000 house. You got your room, she got her room, but the master bedroom is our room. All right. So now,
damn, that's some player shit.
So now, if we all gonna sleep in here together, cool. We all gonna sleep in together. If you need some space, like shit, I'm motherfucker getting on my nerves. Cause hell, you know your wife right now get on your nerve. Your man right now get on your nerve. And so you just want some space. You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing like, oh, I hate this motherfucker. No, I just need my space. Go to your room, do what you do. You got your laptop, you got your TV, you got your whole little setup, right? But then when you all want to be together, shit, we all in this motherfucker together. You know what I'm saying? When I didn't beat her up for an hour, she doesn't. I'm done. I'm all right, bet. Beat her for an hour. You know what I'm saying? And vice versa. But guess what? You can have whatever car you want, because that's the only bill you got, plus the water bill or the light bill. You can have whatever car you want, and all you got is the phone bill and the electric bill. And I can have whatever car I want, because all I got is the mortgage. And guess what? We building a motherfucking team. We building a team. We got a motherfucking 7-bedroom house. Most motherfuckers can't even get a goddamn 2-bedroom house. Can't even drive a nice car. Why? Because it's too much on top of each other. They can't afford it. So why not we all come together? You got a business going. She got a business going. I got a business going. Now all three of these businesses generate money. Plus you work, she work, I work. Now we bringing in more money. And guess what? We study building. We study rising.
And you got a higher net worth.
And we got a higher net worth. Because now we can go and get anything. Because now if she makes 75, she makes 75, and I'm over here at 150, shit, who's going to tell us no?
True.
But guess what? The false sense of ownership outplays all of that.
True that.
It outplays all of that. Because last night, when I tell you, it was at least 4 groups of women to at least 1 group of men. 4 groups of women to at least 1 group of men. So now I ask you this. How many women out here right now saying, shit, I'm cool with being a side piece because all I want is some D anyway. I can take care of myself. I just need some D. Well, shit.
All you gotta do is go talk to 1%ers.
Exactly. You're going to end up, because what we always hear?
Yeah.
Free what? F-N free, right? F-N free.
Yeah.
F-N free.
Yep.
All the good men taken, right? If all the good men are taken, why don't y'all team up on that good man then and build an empire? Leave all the F&Ns out here. Let them be F&Ns. But if you get with the right man, y'all can build something. But your false sense of ownership is hindering you from being where you could be. I'm going to let y'all have it. I'm done.
I agree with that. Oh, go ahead, Q.
As a woman, and speaking on the woman, a lot of it is, again, everybody wants to be number one. Nobody don't understand that we're all number one in this household, in this empire. It's just some nights you got your nights, some nights I got my nights. Sometimes we got a we night, and when we don't want we got a us night. Right? But
can't be coached though. Can't be coached from P Valley. You cannot be coached from P Valley when they had their us night. Can't do it, bro.
So, but as a woman,
shut up, P Valley.
She getting more treatment. She getting more attention. Right. She getting more kissing, or she's getting more of this. It's, nobody understands that nobody's a number one and nobody's a number two. It's a we thing. And I totally agree on it. And then coming into it as the main, at the time, the main woman, and you decided to add another main woman, because I don't like to call you the side, you the second, adding another main to it. It's in the two women to click together, vibe together, and ensure that that is a relationship as two women that we can even tolerate each other. And not am I saying you know you can vibe from the beginning. If I don't vibe from you from the beginning, nah, babe, you gotta try again. Bring somebody else. As a woman, we don't want that.
Right.
We don't want that. They don't want it. And that's why it makes it so hard, because a lot of the good men are taken. But there's a lot of good men that's willing to add another main chick, and their main chick is open to that. Just get on board. You not number two, because he may knock you up and y'all may have kids together. And y'all have a whole family. It's y'all kids and her kids. It's y'all kids. So it's all in, again, getting rid of that sense of ownership. Think bigger now, because
Exactly.
I mean, the men, they are short. They are very short. And in my situation, I've thought about it. And the thing is, the only thing I ask is I need to meet this individual and I need to be able to vibe with her. That's it. She needs to know you don't have a place. I don't have a place.
We both number one.
We both number one. We respect each other. When y'all want to have y'all night, have y'all night, cool. Because some nights I don't want to be bothered. Then when I want to have my night just with him, you mind your business. Then we have a we night, all we, and then you and I may have a us night. Just you and I. So, I mean, I don't know. Women, you got to think about it. Put more thoughts into it.
Like I said, if it's a man shortage,
put more thoughts into it.
Hey, that's how you cure the shortage, right? Because think about it. Again, man. If, let's just say, again, it ain't the fact, like, okay, me and you had a conversation before. When men cheat, we never say, I want a divorce.
True.
We cheat because shit, man, she ain't doing this at the house. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm just out here, you know what I'm saying? Just getting this. And let's just be real. Men don't even goddamn cheat out of love. It's out of shit, conquering some shit for real. Like, ooh, shit, she a baddie.
Yep.
Oh, I need to add that to the roster. Okay, if he already got a roster, why not build a team?
Because think about it. Because
why you just keep
keep
having free trials when you can build a team?
Yeah, because think about it. Because here's what Kevin Samuels said it best, right? Rest in peace, Kevin Samuels, right? So he was saying basically these 1% or 10%. You know, these, because if you making, let's just say $100,000 or more, you're part of the 10%. You're part of the 10%, right? We'll fight financially, right? So,
right.
And what he basically was saying is, of course, you know, so you're going to have to pick a little, because most women want a man who makes a minimum of $100K a year, right? But here's the thing. These 1%ers, they will tell you this. Look, I'm taking care, and some of these women understand it. Like a lot of women who've been around these type of men, they understand what they're going to get when they get these 1%ers. They understand they're going to take a little, right? And so what's going to happen is this. They're going to tell them this. Look, I know you're going to do your thing out there, but this is how what's considered cheating when the 1% so-called cheat. If you bring another baby in the house, if you use your resources for that other individual, and you bring home any diseases, that right there, any resources, all that shit, like as long as you ain't bringing none of that shit, no diseases, no babies, and you're not using your resources on another bitch, hey, we're good. We're home free. You're good to go. Go do your thing. Go play, because I know you're gonna do that, and I know you're gonna come back home at the end of the day. Because a lot of times, men don't want to leave them niggas. They just like, hey, like you said, they just want to conquer. Like, hey, I just want to go knock that bitch out. Like when they see that shit on TV and they say, oh well, she ain't mean nothing to me. No, he literally means that. She didn't
literally mean
he
that.
just wanted to fuck. I just want to knock off, and I want to keep it pushing. Like I don't care. Like I don't even remember that bitch name. It is what it is. Like I come home to you, I'm making sure that y'all are good. As long as y'all good, you ain't going for nothing. You got food on the table. You ain't gotta worry about the bills. You got a roof over your head. Guess what? All the resources, you still my man. Ain't nothing to worry about. So yeah, that's that. I mean, that's how it is. And then if, like you said, the false sense of ownership, if a lot of women start understanding that, I guarantee a lot of them be in a happy relationship with more than just one and two. It'd be the guy and maybe 2 or 3 women, just because everybody got what he's taking care of all of them.
And like you said, what's the percentage of how many? Like, let's just be real. Again, let's throw another fact out there. How many women out here make six figures, but don't have nobody warm to lay next to at night because it's too many effing ends out here. You know what I'm saying?
They the one be buying the escorts, the women all the money.
Really?
Yep.
I thought about
Yeah,
that.
they bought they the ones who buy the escort because they can't get. That's why
Right.
they got this. That's why they came up with this whole thing, the cuddle buddy. They pay
Right.
for cuddle buddies. Just I'm like, bro, what? You paying for cuddle buddies? Because it's crazy.
The false sense of ownership. Go ahead, Art. What you got, bro? Kick it.
I mean, I agree. I think it's the natural state of a man. I think but I don't think every man is equipped.
I agree.
I think the men that are like very ambitious can put up with it, like emotional, intelligent, and all of that. I think those are the ones who are meant. Those are probably the like descendants of kings.
I agree. You definitely have to have
you got to have that in you,
right?
Like you don't have to be the smartest person. You just got to have that drive,
right?
To be able, because it's hard putting up with women.
Yeah, but I think at the same time, bro, like I said in the beginning, I think it's more so understanding the building part of it. You know what I'm saying?
But it's still hard. Women are very emotional, so you got to be able to come in and make their lives easier. So they can't be in their emotions, so they can go and do what they have something of their own.
But that's why I say the whole mindset has to change. I ain't saying that we finna start jumping out and everybody finna be ready for this shit next year. That's not what that's why I say it's like they say, in order for you to be you got to be a millionaire in your mind before you could be a millionaire in person or physically. Because you have to visualize, you have to imagine it. You know what I'm saying? You have to see all this in your head before you can go. Because if you can't see it, if you don't know where you're going, how you gonna get there? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's the same thing with this. It's like I said, you have to change the narrative. You have to change your way of thinking. You have to change this false sense of ownership. Like everybody, what they say, oh yeah, my car. It's not your car. It's the bank's car until you finish paying that $36,000, $40,000, $50,000, $100,000. It's not yours. Because the minute you miss a payment, if you miss it 3 months in a row, guess what? You better see them lights out that money, your shit going up the street on back of the truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's not yours.
Yeah.
So again, let's lose the false sense of ownership and let's build so the shit can be yours. So you can outright own that Bentley the day that you go to the lot. That you outright own that Wraith the day you go to the lot. Not, oh yeah, I own that motherfucker in 7 years. Because most people don't even look at it like that. Oh yeah, I got a new car. You ain't got shit. You went and rented a motherfucking Charger for 7 years.
Yeah.
You went and rented, you know what I'm saying? Like Atlanta, y'all rented all these motherfucking Mercedes around here that's driving around renting. You talking about it's yours. $800 a month to rent that motherfucker. For the next 7 years.
Yeah, I'm sure do.
Oh shit. Miss, go ahead. It's yours. Miss 3 payments. Let's see what happens. Guess what? I'm gonna be down that motherfucker 75. Let me get 2 for I hit 3. Let me hit 3. You know what I'm saying? Auctioning that motherfucker off to a motherfucker that's gonna come in and drop 12 bands on that bitch, and he own that bitch outright. But you was up there renting that motherfucker for $800 a month for the past 4 years, and I just came in and got that bitch for 12 bands in 36 seconds. And now I drive that motherfucker, and it's outright mine. I can.
I think they be doing that shit in Cali. Everybody got a damn
for real, bro.
expensive ass car in there.
It's the false sense of ownership, man. So yeah, but like I said, I came next just to bounce off of your topic. A lot of people gonna say, well, you know, I don't agree with that way of living. And at the end of the day, it's cool. It goes back to what we talked about in the first segment. You ain't got to agree with how I live, but you got to respect it.
Who is in charge of that situation?
What you mean?
Like you said, it got to be a mindset. Like, is it? Because what I believe is like the man has to be the leader.
All parts.
True.
All parties have to have that mindset.
True, but I also believe that like if you don't make the people's lives easier, you as the man,
of course,
then it's gonna be chaotic.
But
you as the king. Yeah, you as the king.
Right, but like I said in the beginning, everybody already know they role when they come in. Look, I'm gonna take care of the mortgage. You got you got light and electric. You got water and gas. I got the biggest portion of everything. Y'all got the trinkets to everything else. You know what I'm saying? Granted, light bill, and we got a damn seven bedroom. 7-bedroom, 5-bath. You know what I'm saying? Okay, shit, the water bill probably gonna be $300-400 a month. But shit,
That ain't nothing.
that's nothing compared to motherfucking the mortgage, the light bill,
You know, by yourself.
the water bill, the electric bill, the cable bill.
But what I'm saying is, like, I ain't trying to send that message out to the guy who driving forklifts at Home Depot warehouse. Like,
Right.
he can't do that. He can't see this and today and be like automatically like, I deserve 2 women. Like, it's not gonna work.
You have, and again, you have to already be on some building type shit. Like, you can't just say, oh yeah, I'm gonna sit at home and play PlayStation all day, but I want 2 women. Bro, you ain't building that.
But I'm saying,
even to the men that want to build.
Even if he working overtime and he get 2 women, like, it's in reality, like the reality of the situation,
right?
Women,
I get what you're saying.
They ain't on that shit.
Okay, disclaimer, bro. You got to be trying to build something in order for this to happen. You can't just be no motherfucking, I'm finna work for the next 20 years and retire.
Yeah.
You can't be that type of cat. You got to be.
You got to really be on some king. You really got to be on some. You know how a lot of people talk about I'm a king, no, but you really got to be on some king shit so they can submit to you and you submit to your leadership and you understand them and guide them to, like, hey, look, this is what we're doing, and you already have to have that presence as a man and as a king. Like, look, I know this guy here, he's about something, because a lot of women can see that. They're like, oh yeah, I know he's about something. So I'm trying to grab onto his coattail so that way he can lead us to this place. Because a lot of women, that's why they leave relationships, because a lot of men don't understand how to lead or how to be a king of the castle. And so, you know, a lot of women talk a lot, not all, but majority of women talk this whole thing of, you know, I want a man to be emotional, et cetera, et cetera. But no, they want a king in the house. And if you're going to present yourself as a king, you want to build that empire, you got to move like a king. And those women will follow. And that's how that's going to happen. You got to have that mindset before, like he said, like Jay said, you got to have that mindset before you even have the millions. You got to already have a plan in place before you even meet these women. Like, you already got to be tunnel vision on your shit and ready to move. And if there's somebody that you're trying to bring into that circle, they got to be on the same page as you. If they're not on the same page, hey, you got to keep it pushing. I ain't with it. And so that's how they got to move. If they're on the same page, everything is going to work and align itself perfectly. And that's how it is. And that's how kings were doing back in the day. They owned this big ass empires, and they had 20 plus or 30 or 100 plus women because they could afford it. I mean, they could afford that shit.
Right.
You know, and that's a goal.
Right. And again, only in America. Africa, many women.
As many as you want, as long as you can afford them.
You know what I'm saying? Iraq, I get, like, all these other countries say you can. It's only in America, man, that they try to put a ceiling on every. And why is that? Because if we all came together and we started building shit, guess what? Now we finna start pushing your ass out because we got the money to move certain shit. Money is what's moving a whole lot of business deals, a whole lot of building deals, a whole lot of landscaping. It's money that's moving it. And if we got money to make some, oh, well, shit. Oh, they selling that building over there? How much they selling it for? Hey, babes, let's chat. All right, how much you got saved up? I got 300. All right, bet. I'm probably gonna need about 75. But how much you got saved up? Oh, I got 575. I'm gonna need 75 from you. All right, I'm finna put up this other 100. We finna go over here. We finna buy this building. Oh, all right, bet. Now, how can you fight with that? I'm talking about, bro, I'm bringing cash. They over here talking about financing. No, I'm finna bring cash. Boom, here go $250,000 right now. Let me get that. It's cash. It's cash. You mean, well, all right, Mr. Rose. All right, well, let's do this paperwork. Bet, let's run it. Now, I just bought a whole suite, and we finna rent this motherfucker out for motherfucking $2,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's more revenue coming right back. And guess what? She still got her goddamn 175, but now she getting paid every month.
Yep.
Every month. She getting paid every month. She getting paid every month. I'm getting paid every month until the next business deal come up. But don't worry, y'all keep thinking y'all own shit.
Here and get me 2 women.
Keep thinking y'all own shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So anyway,
that's how you make it move. Yeah.
Hey, so again, man, it's sponsorship time, man. So again, we're gonna jump right out. Think for yourselves. That's the whole reason I had to drop that. Plus, the Kevin Hart show last night was women everywhere. But yeah, black men don't cheat. real quick, had to throw that disclaimer out there. Black men don't cheat. So just because I be on here talking
That's a
shit, I don't
fact.
think I do everything that I talk.
That's a
'Cause I don't
fact.
cheat.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
If I could ever bring 2 women in, best believe we finna goddamn have about 17 business around this motherfucker. But hey, man, we've
We
been
still
jumping
gonna
out
have
to
that
a
anyway.
commercial break, man. We'll be right back. Speak on it with the fam. Let's go.
Let's go.
JSTB is your one-stop shop for all of your entertainment purposes. No matter the need, JSTB can deliver. So remember, when you need entertainment, you need JSTB.
All right, man. Yo, man, welcome back, man. Speak on it with the fam, man. Y'all already know how we get down and what we do, man. J Rose, Miss Q, DJ R, and C, man. So,
Yes,
as y'all know, yeah, speak on it with the fam, man. We've been telling y'all we coming back. We hope y'all enjoyed these first 2 segments. We still got 2 more to go. If you're just tuning in, of course, we talked about the, how do I word this? Help me out, crew. The transgender identifications. There we go.
There you go.
You
Good
know what I mean?
job.
Appreciate it. And of course, shit, I say yes, right? Don't get crazy. Don't get crazy. But I really do think I don't even like calling it polygamy. I just think that we should be able to have as partners as we can afford to have. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, you know, and that's art, you know, and that's Q. We don't know about C. I think he's scared to speak on. But yeah, so
Hey, I already said my piece. I said yeah. So hey, we here.
yeah, man. So hey, man, lose the false sense of ownership, man, and just build. If you do that, I promise you, you'll be more successful than ever. So next up, man, we are. I think I want to slow it down a little bit. I think we've been doing 100. We've been zooming on the 85 right now. So let's slow it down a little bit, man. Let's go to Miss Q and see how she's feeling about certain things. Q, what you got on the agenda for us?
So today I have adults holding themselves accountable for their own actions.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
That is something that I'm noticing as grown people we are not doing. We're blaming everything. We're blaming everybody and everything else for our actions. No, that was you. That was you.
Facts.
Hold yourself accountable.
I like where this is going already.
That's all I need. And this came from work. I have all grown adults, some which are way older than me, and being a supervisor of a middle age and having older adults and some that's young and some that's in my age. It's too many excuses that I realize that these individuals make for themselves. And then they blame, and I'm like, no, that was you. Hold yourself accountable. Don't look at nothing else and don't blame nothing else. So you have people that use their mental health, their baby daddy, their kids, the other kids, the stop sign, the red light, the police that pulled them over. Nah, that was you. You were speeding. You saw that the speed limit was 60. You decided to do that 90. You take that. Take that. Don't blame nobody else. You take that. You knew you had to be to work at 8. You should have got up at 6 if you needed that extra time. Adults, we need to start holding ourselves accountable for our own actions and then not trying to blame someone else to cover up what we did. Nobody asked you to do that. That was your choice. That was your decision. And that's what I got to say. What y'all think, bros?
Where you think people get that from? Like, because people who don't be taking accountability, that come from like kids do that. Like kids do that. They always
touch on something then.
Yeah, you say something to a child and they always got an excuse for not doing something. So why you think adults have that?
I'm trying to figure it out. Because if I did some shit, like I right now just paid $1,000 for a lawyer. I was doing 30 over. Got 2 charges. Doing 30 over and endangerment. Right? So when I first of all, I seen him. And I was like, I just pulled myself, before he returned his lights on, I pulled myself over because I already knew what was happening. He came to me, I said, I know, officer. Are you going to give me a warning or are you going to give me the ticket? We ain't even got to have this whole conversation. My insurance good. You realized all of that before you put the lights on. He goes, Ms. Dixon, I'm going to have to give you the ticket. I said, okay, fine. He took the ticket.
State trooper or city cop?
I think it was state. I was in South Carolina.
Oh, that's why it was state.
Right.
If it was a city, he would have let you out, but he was a state.
South Carolina.
On the freeway?
Mm-hmm. Going.
30 over.
No, I'm going. I am ready to get home, right?
You going 30 over.
So then I call a few lawyers, of course, because I'm like, listen, I don't want to take off on the 17th to go to court. I don't feel like doing all of that. I was wrong. Whatever it is, I'll take the response. The only thing I don't want to do is lose my license or get points on my license because I need that. You know what I'm saying? So I called around to a few lawyers. Few of them I wasn't really vibing with. Got one. He was like, well, it's this price, and that's not including court fees, or you can pay this price, which was $1,000, and we take care of everything for you. That's included paying for your that 8-hour driving course. I was like, here's my card number, sir. Just go ahead. Like, as long as I don't gotta show up, we cool. And he said, Ms. Dixon, I've been doing this for a long time, and it's been hard. I have never come across someone that says, damn, I did it. Just take the money. And again, if I fuck up, and this is my mother, I wish she was here one day, I'm gonna have her on the show. She would tell you.
This is gonna be interesting.
Tanisha did some shit. She gonna like, Ma, I did it. Yeah, that was me. I've been doing this since I was a little kid. So I feel like I know everybody is not like me. But if you fucked up and you did something, don't blame nobody else. That was you. Take it. Because I'm so tired of grown people complaining. Listen, you can't be grown, want to be treated grown, and act like a kid.
Ooh,
got to pick and choose your battles. Because if you're going to complain like a kid, I'm going to meet you where you at.
Ooh, speak on it.
Yeah.
You want to be treated like an adult? I'm going to meet you there. So y'all tell me what y'all think.
Yeah, I think one of the I heard this from TikTok. And so this guy, he said, look, you got two options. He said you can either ask the food and you're gonna get the food, or you can ask the king and you're gonna get the king, right? Mm-hmm. And so where that stems from is a simple fact. I think that Art was right. It starts from childhood. Kids giving excuses just so they don't get in trouble. It's just a natural instinct. Oh well, it wasn't my fault, et cetera, et cetera. And I 100% agree. A lot of people don't take responsibility in anything that they do because they don't want to look bad or, look bad amongst their peers or whatever the case. But what a lot of people don't understand is that you get so much more respect when you own your own shit, when you own your shit. It's like, hey, look, man. And I know all of us, especially we get this, we would talk this shit through sports. Like, hey, take your ownership. Like, hey, bro, look, man, that was my fault, man. I played like shit today. I was the reason we lost. And that right there is a leadership mentality. Is having, look, man, I fucked. That's my fault. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if such and such if old buddy would have if he was the one who made a turnover, it's like, damn, it's my fault, man. Maybe I should have made a better pass, or maybe I should have been better with the ball. Maybe I should have kept it in my hand. That's my fault. My bad. I'll take that. That's my fault. Right. And just having that sense of when you're raising the bar for yourself and holding yourself accountable for everything, man. It makes you look 10 times better when you have failed, and it has people respect you a lot more than just making excuses. Because now they're like, damn, bro, this nigga making an excuse for every goddamn thing. You say one little thing, he got an excuse for. Like, bro, go on about your business, bro. So,
facts.
Yeah,
that's real. And just to kind of piggyback on it, again, I say it comes from fear. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people want to be held at a certain standard or in a certain regard, and they know, like, you can tell the caliber of person that you're around just by their presence. You know what I mean? Because you can be around certain people and you could be like, okay, I know they're about something. But then you could be around certain people and you be like, oh, this motherfucker here a shitbag. And I'm this man, fuck. You know what I mean? And so, but he knows that he a shitbag. So therefore, when certain shit come about, he always, look, bro, man, I already know, bro, but look, this is what happened.
He already got this.
He already got the excuse because he know and then he already has that, what's the word? He has that insecurity about himself. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? He's insecure about certain things because he's been told over and over, bro, you a shitbag, bro. Bro, you can't do shit right. Bro, you always fucking something up. Bro, cuz you had one job. So after you hear that for so long, again, it comes back, like you said, childhood. Because if the parent, every time a kid did something, damn, all you had to do was, damn, why you? And it's like, damn, fuck it, I'm not doing nothing. damn, why you didn't? Damn, I don't do nothing. It's a problem. I do it. I didn't do it right. So therefore, as you coming up, all you ever heard was you don't know how to do shit.
Yeah.
Nobody ever told you, all right, hey, look, come here. Look, now I know that's how you thought to do it, but check this out. If you do this like this right here, look how much easier that is. You know what I'm saying? It saves you time. It's you know what I mean? Because it's all in building. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the building block. So I think that it stems all from childhood. And if your parents were one of them parents that didn't never pat you on your back, the only thing you know is to make excuses.
Yeah, true.
Because you don't know what's really right or what's, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because nobody ever said, hey, yo, bro, you did that. Because the first time somebody come through and say, hey, bro, good ass job on that. You like, why do he always up my ass? Like, why he always, every time you talk, so, hey, man, look, how was your day today? My day was cool, bro. What's up with you? Oh, nothing, man. I just wanted to holler at you real quick, man. Be like, damn, why he always so nice to me? Like, what's up with that? He weird. But not knowing, you was the first person to ever compliment him. So now he holds you in the highest regard of people.
Yeah.
Because his daddy never complimented him. And you don't even know him, but you compliment him?
You did that for him.
You did that for him.
Yep.
So now he always trying to impress you. You know, hey, man, you want me to get that? Or you, well, hey, bro, since you, hey, I appreciate you. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, damn, he said appreciate it. Bro, he is the best person I ever met. You know what I mean? So again, see, like you said, Art, it come from childhood, man. Like, again, that's why I say as parents, man, we really got to kind of home in on what we doing at home in front of our kids and how we responding to certain things that they do. Because we really are affecting them and we not knowing. Like, a lot of us have issues with our parents that we don't know we have because of certain shit that parents did that they didn't, or they thought that they was doing right, or they just felt like, or they, you know what I mean?
And so when you coming down on your kids, like I try not to like come down to like to the point to where like they in fear of being a kid.
Right.
You have some kids, they be moving and like every little wrong move that they make,
they looking at you.
Mama whoop them. Or their daddy whoop them.
Yeah, oh hell
like, it don't be no teaching or nothing. So it's like then they being fearful of being kids, and then they grow up doing that. They grow up repeating that same thing, not taking accountability, lying so they can get out of it.
Exactly.
So post-trauma.
They don't get that.
Post-trauma.
Yeah, they don't get their butt.
Yeah.
So it's just, I mean, we just got to do better, like how we raise the kids when they messing up.
Yeah, because honestly, I check myself all the time. Like, to me, again, like I said, we always looking back on how we did shit. And I look at my 13-year-old all the time. I be like, bro, you fucking 13. You know what I was doing at 13? But at the same time, she don't have nowhere near the fucking responsibilities that I had at 13. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, I remember the first time I told my girl, I was like, shit, let her come home by herself. What? She's only 4. I was riding the bus, walking home with a key at 4. At home, look, when you get in this house, don't touch that phone, don't open that door. You sit down, you get you something to eat, you watch TV, and then, like, that's it. Don't tell nobody you here by yourself. Nigga, shit, I'm at home by myself at 4, kicking it. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about kicking it. Or 5, however old you are in kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? So I was, shit, when I said it, I didn't even think to, you know what I'm saying? It was second nature to me. Shit, let her come on, give her a key.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing here.
Exactly. You know?
Yeah.
So it's like, but now it's like, okay, damn, I really got to start checking how I'm checking my 13-year-old. Because truth be told, y'all, they don't even clean up. We have maids come to the house and clean. If I don't feel like cleaning, hey, babe, call the maid service, have them come clean the house because I don't feel like cleaning this mother. Because I kick them out. Hey, yo, y'all got to find somewhere to go. I'm finna clean up. I don't even let them help me because it's my military background. So I know how I want shit clean. And if I come through, it's going to frustrate. Why the heck? You know what? I ain't even finna put myself through that. Let me turn these blues on. Y'all go to the mall. Look, this one time I don't care about them spending money. Y'all go to the mall. Y'all go do it. Y'all go have a girls' day. Go get petties, manis, all that. I'm finna clean this house. And I'm cleaning the house by myself. My bedroom, they bedroom, guest bedrooms, bathrooms, living rooms, kitchens, offices. I'm cleaning. Y'all go do what y'all do. Let me have my time.
Yeah.
And they don't even, you know what I'm saying? So it's like when I tell them, man, get the room and get that up. And I catch myself getting mad. I can't, because nigga, you the reason they don't know how to fucking swim. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's all in, man, what we teaching. You know what I'm saying? And learning that shit, you causing a lot of these problems. Because you thinking you helping them, but you really sheltering them. Or you not teaching them the skills they gonna need when they get older. But we trying to give them what we didn't have. Or we trying to keep them from doing what we didn't like to do. When really, shit, we turned out to be, you know what I'm saying, pretty magnificent at the end of the day.
Right.
When you think about where we come from and where we at this point. So it's all in the upbringing, man. So again, it goes all the way back to the very first topic that we started on. Us as parents, man, we just gotta recognize and do better. So
True that.
I don't know. So accountability. I don't know. But I got a quick question on accountability, right? Because Art over here stoned. He's chilling.
Nah, I'm good.
Chilling. So I got a question, right? Holding accountability. Y'all gonna be like, this nigga tripping. But fuck that. I want to know how they feel. So women, accountability, right? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
Here you go.
Let's talk about it. I just got a question. I just want to know. I really want to know. Like, you don't count because, like, you a different breed.
Nah, but she said, here we go. So she knows it's about to be.
But it's accountability, right? So I just got a question worldwide. This for all women. If you happy at home and your man is everything you want, why do you go out in public looking for attention? That's all I want to know. What do I mean by looking for attention? If you happy at home, why is it that when you go out, you got to show every crease and crevice of your body? If you happy at home,
a sense of I have to make sure I still got it.
He at home.
I know, but again, I mean, this is not me per se, but I have heard friends that says, yes, my man likes it all, but I want to make sure I still have it. So when I go out, that I'm still highly attractive to other. Not that I'm looking for the attention. I just want to make sure that I'm still attractive. I still have that sense of sexiness. Because you have to understand, as a woman, we have kids. Our body go through all of these things. We get these love handles. We get this little, what we call it, the fufa. You get all this other, we get all these things that happen within our body, right? But your sense of appreciation to those changes as our spouse is a lot different than going out and being able to still be comfortable in that skin and still feel that sexy.
Okay, so this is where you need to be held accountable at, right? So if you're going out still wanting
attention
to see if you're attractive or you're whatever, how the fuck you just worded it, what the fuck ever. And then I start since my what's the word? Since my shit, what is the word? Since my compliments aren't good enough for you, when I start giving them out to other people, why is it that y'all feel like y'all had a right to get upset?
That's insecurity. That's an insecure woman.
Yeah.
And I have this conversation with my friends all the time. There is always going to be someone that is attractive, no matter what. Like that's what we see. Okay. So if you see it, put me on. And hell, sometimes I catch it first.
Right.
Bad.
Okay.
Again, but I'm secure within myself as a woman to know that I can share that experience with my spouse, with my man, and it's no disrespect. You see a bad bitch, she bad. I don't think there's, and that's where women, you gotta kind of like, y'all gotta get y'all shit together a little bit, because again, it's no harm for a man, your man, to compliment another woman. Or he may not even, sometimes, I mean, he may say, hey, you real beautiful. That's it. Now, wherever she takes it, the female that's being complimented, that's just women. We big eye, we big headed, that's on her. But where the sense of that is coming. Because sometimes we don't, and I'm big on this, you may not know how many times this woman may have been told that she's been beautiful. So her being told that today made her feel a different special than any other day. So don't take it so seriously, and don't make it an issue. Because again, we get extra sexy and have those our little flat and stuff hanging out to see if we still get it. So when we get that attention for a man, when our men go out to compliment another woman, it should be treated fairly. My thoughts.
So it should be treated fairly.
It
right?
should.
It should be.
I think the women just competing against each other. They want to be the number one woman in the spot wherever y'all going, and y'all doing it. It's just y'all naturally just want the attention. Like all women want attention, and since social media came around, she ain't even got to go nowhere to get no attention, and everybody just giving you that attention.
So is it not disrespectful to the man though? That's my question.
What you mean?
Is it
Absolutely.
not disrespectful to your man to go out in public like that?
Sure, it is.
Absolutely.
But
100%.
they don't see it that way. So why is that? That's like that. Really, that's my main focus. Why is it that y'all don't see it
They're not
disrespectful?
thinking about you.
Yeah,
They're not thinking
they think
about
about themselves.
Yeah,
it's a self thing. Again, go back to that self
It's not
thing.
about you.
That self image.
Damn it, that's what I'm talking about. So now it goes right back to what I said earlier. Let's open up polygamy. Let's open up polygamy. Let's open this
It's a
shit.
self
And
thing.
you run
Let's
into
open
a
this
lot
shit
of the
up.
women. You run into the issue of she don't want to share. Like it's a competition between the women.
I
Of
agree.
looks and all that
I
kind
agree.
of stuff. That's the reason why they get their nails done and stuff. Like we don't care.
But
And then
I'm
when
just
we
saying,
get dressed up, I'm not worrying about if I'm the best looking guy in the
at all.
I'm me.
At all. I'm fucking me. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I just need all women to start being accountable. At the end of the day, if you go out and you want to show every crease and crevice, don't get mad at your man when he don't say nothing. Because you asked for that attention. Now, if he get into a fight and something happened to him, go ahead and take ownership. You're the reason that he got his ass whooped. He got jumped by 6 dudes because you wanted to wear that, and he was drunk, he was high, and old boy was feeling, he had his boys with him. He seen it was just your man. So he like, shit, it's 6 of us. It's one of him. Nigga, I'm finna go push up on this bitch. Nigga, watch this shit. Oh, what's up? Hey, bro, that shit with me. Nigga, fuck you, nigga. So now I gotta either, all right, bro, you got this. So yeah, shout it. Oh, you just gonna sit and let this nigga talk to me? No, nigga, you the one sitting here letting this nigga talk to you. You want that. You showing your nipple rings.
Yeah.
You showing your paw print.
Hey, you what funny? You know what's funny about that?
What's up?
I saw another podcast and another guy said the exact same thing. He was like this. He was like, if we're out and my woman gets this attention, right. It is not my responsibility to step in on that. It is her responsibility to cut that shit. Why? Because the attention is towards her. He said, because here's what could happen. Some bullshit pop off. Now I'm the one that has to defend you. And now you didn't put me in an awkward position. Now I gotta protect you. And I end up getting fucked up in the situation because of you. So therefore, it is you as a woman to nip that shit in the bud. Like, no, I got my man with my dude, not to bring any attention to that situation. So yeah,
right.
That's 100%. That's what they have to take care of.
It goes to show, like I said, a lot of this shit is literally stemming from the Kevin Hart concert last night. Like, when I tell you it was some outfits in there that I seen, and I'm just like, all right. So 2 questions. Yeah. Is that your brother or is that your man? That's one question, right? Second question is, are you happy or are you choosing? What the hell is going on with this outfit? Because there was some outfits in that motherfucker. I'm like, okay, shawty, like, or are you out here on the stroll and you looking to pick up someone after, after the show? Because there was some outfits in that bit last night, and I'm just like at the end of the day, it's just some shit that you just got to wear in the bedroom only. I don't give a fuck.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you just wear it like because you know your man coming over. Okay, you put that outfit on, but that's not some shit that you wear out to a venue where 50,000 people finna be. And again, I already hear myself. I already hear it. I already see the comments. Oh, a woman should have a right to express herself. You absolutely do. But again, when I start giving compliments out, hey, what the fuck you doing? Why you gonna disrespect me? I'm sitting right here. Well, clearly, shouted, the compliments I'm giving you ain't good enough because you had to wear this. Yeah. So I'm gonna see if they good enough for somebody else, because they ain't good enough for you now. You used to them. You don't even care about them no more. Oh, thank you, babe. I'm still gonna put this on. Oh, well, shit. All right, you don't give a fuck what I say. Cool. You know what I mean? So all I'm saying is, Accountability, goddammit.
Yeah,
Hold yourselves accountable.
Hell yeah.
Accountability.
Accountability.
Ain't shit.
Hold yourself accountable. Hey, y'all can thank you for that when she set y'all ass up for that.
She did.
On IG. What's your IG?
Bay Supermom_4611.
There it is. Art, what's your IG?
DJ Artwork 2.0.
C. IG?
Courtney.edgar.rei, which
Goddamn,
means real
Yeah.
estate, which means real estate investor.
there it is. And hell, y'all can find me the coldest host. Leave me your comments. Frank, I want all the shit. I likes the shit. As y'all can tell, I like it. Let's get it. But yeah, man. So at the end of the day, man, hold yourselves accountable. Let's go ahead and bring back polygamy, and parents, be more aware. Yeah, real quick, like. So we're gonna jump out to some more sponsors, man, and we're gonna be right back and hear what Art got to talk about with Speak On It with the Fam. Let's go.
And on the next Speak On It with the Fam.
Was down in it, you didn't believe in it, and it's like, oh, but you know, and they have all these excuses. Sometimes your family is your biggest haters. I'm a true believer of that.
Where you think that hate come from though? Because it's like my kids, like I want them to be successful. So like I can't relate. But you do have those family members who are like
Click the subscribe button right now. Go click it.
Yo, welcome back, man, to Speak On It with the Fam. Y'all already know what it is, man. C3 Artwork, Miss Q, J Rose. So yeah, as y'all can see, man, we got a real laid back, kick back environment, man. We're gonna be comfortable. We want to be able to make sure that we're able to express ourselves freely on how we feel. And so yeah, man, Speak On It with the Fam. We want to hear everything that y'all got to say. We want all opinions, we want all comments, we want it all. Just make sure you're able to stand on what you're speaking on. That's all we ask. Don't just be commenting, just to be commenting, right? So yeah, man, we had the understanding of the transgender, you know what I mean? Knowing how to name them, how to address them. Then we came back with, should we legalize polygamy? I think we should. Polygamy, there we go. I think we should. Yeah, then we had accountability. You know what I'm saying? Ladies need to take accountability for wearing crazy shit out in public. I mean, damn, that's not what it was.
Exactly.
It was
Just people in general taking
Exactly. People in general.
I mean, you know, this, yeah, there we go. Holding ourselves accountable. There we go. There we go. My bad. Didn't no harm intended. Nah, I apologize. So yeah, man. So lastly but not least, man, we're gonna jump over here to DJ Awkward and see what craziness he finna come. Hey man, we've been in the fast lane the whole time. This first show has been crazy. So y'all can only imagine they're gonna get better from here, right? Most definitely. Make sure y'all reach out to us on Speak On It with the Fam at yahoo.com. And yeah, man, talk to us. Find us on IG, Speak On It with the Fam. Talk to us. And now we're gonna let Art talk to y'all. DJ Art, bro, what you coming with, bro?
Let's
It's been spicy.
Let's
It's been
go,
spicy. What you finna come with? I know you got something juicy.
my topic is R. Kelly.
Ooh.
God,
So
well, I told
Here we
you
go.
this shit. The first show.
it's
It's how we
multiple
come.
ways we can go with this.
Okay,
Hey,
let's hear
you
it. How
can-
you going?
You can
The way I
go
would
200 miles
describe
per hour.
Being that he has like a pretty much, I say 98% his music is great.
Factual.
Why can't people separate that? Like, why they gonna let all that go down the drain? And can't separate that from what he did in his personal life.
So why he can't separate art from person?
From his personal life? Because if you look at it, like a lot of artists,
right?
they done did some jacked up
Got
stuff.
some vices.
Yeah. And a lot of them probably ain't just got caught yet.
I'm gonna say this: every genius has a vice.
Right. So he put out like a lot of good music, for everybody. He wrote a song about Gotham City.
Soundtrack.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it made it sound good. I was singing that
Space
shit
Jam, I Believe I Can Fly.
Like he made all this good music.
Yes.
And then he wrote for people, but people were willing to let it go down the drain. But then they jump on the bandwagon when it's come across TikTok.
And don't even know who it is.
And it's so great that you just hearing it. Like it just captures your soul and you just decide to get on this trend. So like I'm trying to figure out like why y'all think people can't separate those two from the artist from the person. Because people saying that sexual song puts me in the mood.
Let me go on this. Let me go on this one, bro.
Go you ready?
So hey, I'm ready. Cause look, I just had this conversation with one of my coworkers. Actually a couple of days ago about this conversation. And on top of that, I was just thinking about this like literally today. So here's the thing. A lot of people, it's crazy because people do not understand, and honestly, it's mainly fans. People get so caught up on the person's craft that they try to combine their personal life with their actual craft. Not understand that these people are actual human beings, that these people, they have flaws, like they're not perfect. And I get it in the sense from coming from a fan standpoint in regards to you only get to see what the light is shining on. Like, oh, I only see where the light is shining. So this person here is portrayed as perfect, right? But at the end of the day, I was talking with my coworker and I was like, you know what? I said, people got to realize they have to be able to separate the two. Because yeah, he's a human being at the end of the day. He's had traumas in his life. Yeah, is it an excuse? No. But at the end of the day, why get rid of all this greatness? I said, most of us were pretty much conceived to his music. You know, a lot of us were conceived to his music. A lot of us still rock his music today. A lot of people, people got his shit in his album. They probably got his playlist in their phone, you know, and I'm one of them. And I know how to separate the two. I know how to understand, like, hey, this music was his craft. This is something that this man built his legacy on. The shit that he was doing behind closed doors where the light wasn't shining, hey, they ain't got shit to do with me. I'm just listening to the music. All that bullshit that he was doing, I don't agree with. But I do agree with the music that he was playing because I love the shit. So with people not understanding how to, people put these superstars on these pedestals as if they're supposed to be this god-like individual. Like, oh man, he's so fucking perfect. Like, no, he's still a human at the end of the day. He's still got to eat, sleep, and shit, just like everybody else. The only difference is he just perfected his craft. He's really good at one thing, which is singing, you know, everything within that genre, you know, as far as singing, writing, and all those good things. So he knows how to do that. And people take that and they try to intertwine it with his personal life. Oh, well, you're a great singer. Why are you doing such a thing? Like, because he's a human being. That's why. And it's fucked up. And so, and then people get let down. Now they want to cancel him and remove all of his music. Like, why? It's still great music. Why you want to remove it? No, keep that shit here. Let people listen to it because people still love his music regardless of what he did. And you can't. It's like you really can't unsee that or unhear it. Like you can't unhear his music. It's already been imprinted, blueprinted in a lot of people's music today, and other people's music that you listen to that he's written for. So you can't really get rid of it. And why try to at the end of the day? So no, they just need to learn how to split that down the middle. Like, hey, that's his personal life, but I love his music. I don't agree with his personal life, but I love his music. Simple as that.
I mean, it sucks and even just not even being, and this is where a lot of people, when speaking about the whole R. Kelly situation, where I kind of relate. Me, I hold a high position in my career, but I'm also a 32-year-old woman that likes to hang out, that likes to smoke hookah, who likes to drink. So why is it, and again, and I relate, and everybody's like, oh, but you're different. I'm like, no, I'm the same person. I'm a boss at work.
Thanks.
And then when I clock out, I'm a 32-year-old woman.
Oof.
So why is it when I'm in the club
like that?
And then my parents see me in the club and I'm dropping like a side and I'm taking shots with my friends. And now you see me at work and I done gave you some news you didn't want to hear about your child. You want to go ahead and then go above me and then call my head and it's like, oh, but you know your director does this and this. I'm not doing that while I'm Monday through Friday from 7 to 5.
Exactly.
I'm doing that Friday after I clock out. So from 9 to Sunday to probably 12 o'clock. My work, who I am professionally and who I am as an individual have nothing to do. They don't coincide. It's two different individuals. I'm not going to be ratchet at work. I'm not doing that. But when I'm outside in the streets, absolutely. Because I deserve to live a free life and be who I am as an individual. So when it comes to R. Kelly, and it sucks. And again, this is with society. we need to stop judging because we're all human.
Speak on it.
We're all two different. We have two different aspects in our lives. You have your professional, you have your personal. And I should be able to live my personal life and not be judged based on my business life. So when society gets that together and understand, like, it's two different, we're in two different aspects of our lives. So when I'm at work, don't call me, if you see me outside, don't call me Miss Cornisha. Don't do that. Miss Dixon, I'm Cornisha. I'm cute. Whatever, however you want to put it. Don't bring my work name in this because I'm not her right now. When I need to turn that switch on, and that's where, and that's why I never became that fan, because I've always been an R. Kelly fan. I was an R. Kelly fan when I shouldn't have been an R. Kelly fan. When all of this came out,
me too.
You get what I'm saying? I'm like, listen, he was going through some things that we didn't know. Right. And truthfully, what he has done does not reflect me not wanting to play his music, for me to down him and judge him as an individual, because that is a human, that's an individual, that is a person. Why am I basing what he done or the music he's created and now drowning that out and making him seem like a piece of shit because he was going through human shit?
Yeah.
My turn.
Yeah, your turn. Yeah, you're it.
So again, y'all gonna get to know me. I'm the one that takes shit a little bit further. I'm gonna get assassinated.
I know you're going with it.
My question is this, right? I got a couple of things, so let's just put that out there.
Okay.
First of all, goes back to what I've been saying the whole show. Think for yourself. Learn how to think for yourself. Just because you see us sitting right here, that's just one picture. Just one thing we portraying. You have no idea what else is going into this whole setup right here. You just know what you see. You don't have no idea what's going on behind the scenes. You don't have no idea who we got working behind the scenes. You don't know who all we got in here, who all we don't have in here. So learn how to dig a little bit deeper and stop just taking shit for what you see right now. Now I say this. R. Kelly has a catalog bigger than anybody in music right now. Now, let me make you think a little bit. What are all the artists doing right now that we know of? What are all the artists doing right now that we know of?
I mean, I know.
Take control of their shit.
Find their masters.
Yep.
If all of the artists are going back, old and new, wanting they masters, and we just said R. Kelly has been making money since 86, 87, maybe even further than that, but we know for a fact at least 88. We know 88 for sure. That's the New Jack Swing era. If R. Kelly, and everybody say, behind closed doors, he can't read, so they took advantage of him in his contract. Okay, cool. We know it's happened. We hear artists all the time, even still coming out today, Offset, but putting shit in their contract, trying to take advantage of them. If R. Kelly finally came back and said, shit, I need all my masters. What you think Jive finna say? Shit, you finna get what?
Making his money off you.
You any idea how long his catalog? And you really think they finna say, okay, you can get them, just pay us this? You crazy as hell. So right. I say that to say this. If he been doing this shit since 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 2000, 2001, 2002, I ain't even gonna keep going. He didn't work with Ron Isley. He didn't work with Mariah Carey. He didn't work with, I ain't even finna keep going down the damn list. And you telling me he's doing all this shit and all of it just now coming out? He been doing this shit for only 20 years and it's just now coming out?
They knew what was going on.
And you telling me y'all investing all this money into this man and y'all didn't know his vices? Come on, man. We know back the NFL goes back at least 15 years on every player before they draft. So you telling me he's making all of this money across the board and y'all don't know his vices?
Right.
Come on, man. Nonsense, man. It comes out now that everybody understands what owning your masters mean? Come on, man. And then that's like you said, accountability. Okay, well, shit, like we talked about, and it all comes back full circle. As parents, right? Whatever we do to our kids, it grows up into, well, shit, why ain't nobody talking about his sister then? Because if you watch the documentary, if you really dig into it, the sister is the one who started molesting him.
Right.
You only know what I said, what you're taught. And if that's what you were taught and this is what was done to you, if your mom and daddy beat your ass every day because they felt like it, every little thing you did wrong, what you think you're going to grow up to do to your kids?
Beat your kids' ass.
You're going to beat your kid. If they spill something on the rug and you got beat, guess what you're going to do to them when they spill something on the rug? It's passed on from generation to generation because it's called what? A generational curse.
But you know how he got started? He started getting his money when he was young, going back to the high school. Same thing people be doing.
The same shit.
That's people literally do that. Like I remember when I was coming up in high school, like all the girls, 11th, 12th grade, they had grown dudes. And they was like 19, 20, 21.
Yeah.
Back to the high school. That's what he was doing.
He went to visit based on, and I'm just going back and I rewatch and don't, based on my knowledge, for what I can understand, he went back to visit the schools. And while visiting, you have these fast ass little girls.
Facts.
Yep.
That was throwing it, right?
Facts.
So as any man, and before marriage and you know everything, you are men. What would you do if a woman was throwing it at you?
I'd be tempted.
To throw away free pussy.
Yep.
I don't gotta pay for it. I'm just R. Kelly.
Right.
And you want to give it to me?
Just R. Kelly.
And you young. Like
And you young?
It's not like he was 35 doing that. Like he was young.
Exactly.
So in his mind, he was like, shoot, they made my age.
So
I ain't defending him.
Oh,
fuck that.
Then, as a mother, as of a child, I would never take my child to I would have never taken my child to an R. Kelly concert.
Right. Exactly.
Kelly was ever saying in any of his music, because my mother used to smack the shit out of me in the back. Because I'm never take my child to an R. Kelly concert. You could be a fan bitch in his Volkswagen, not see person.
Right.
And not only that, not that I take you, but somebody comes out and say, "Hey, R. Kelly want to meet your daughter,"
right?
And I stay and let my daughter go by herself.
No,
right. Make it make sense.
Speak on.
You gotta make it make sense.
And since we're talking about it, let's
accountability for the parents.
Let's dive deeper. It's all like transcripts from the hearing are slowly coming out. You got a grown woman up there coaching her daughter on how to seduce her while she at the concert.
Yeah.
Come on, ain't nobody talking about this shit.
Like, we have to make it make sense. And no, nothing of what he has done, I'm going to say, is acceptable at all. But at the same time, who do we?
Where are the parents?
Where are the parents? The one who was cutting school every day, showing up at the courthouse, being thirsty. Bitch, you thirsty? I'ma take you. That's easy pussy. Any nigga, a nigga that's working a 9 to 5, a bitch come to my job every day. All right, how you doing, boo? Let me get that double burger with mac sauce and cook the order. Every day, one day I'm like, yo, come through. What's up?
Give me that cheese.
Be like,
give me that beef.
Okay. So the grown women.
Right.
Sorry, ladies. I feel no type of sympathy.
Nope.
Not zero.
And I got one question.
Zero.
To the daddy on there that said, my daughter, but they wouldn't let me in. They wouldn't. I went to get my daughter and they wouldn't let me in to see my bruh. Take 50 steps to the left and get the fuck out of here with that.
Make it
real.
There is not a place on this map outside of a jail that you finna tell me
that I can't get in.
I can't get in my daughter.
Right.
You got two options. You can let me in or I'm finna shoot this motherfucker up. Don't matter to me either way. Because if you gonna take her from me, I'm gonna take her from me myself before I let you take her from me.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Ain't nobody finna tell me you finna take my daughter from me. Oh no, you can't get in. Robert said you can't come in. Bruh, listen, are you gonna take this bullet for Robert or this ass whoop? Don't matter. You can take either one. You can choose. And then once I get through you, guess who got to answer to me next? Robert, you can come out this motherfucker and tell me I can't see my daughter, or my daughter finna come down here and tell me
you gonna take a bullet.
Daddy, it's cool. Hey daddy, what's up? Oh, okay, cool. Bring your ass.
Yep.
Because you know what I'm saying? Legally,
yeah.
From my understanding, legally, you mine until you 18. Mm-hmm. So legally, bring your ass.
Yep.
Period. So all this shit about, oh yeah, I went to get my daughter.
It makes no sense.
Again,
no sense.
Dive deeper. Quit just accepting what they telling you and think for your fucking self. Like,
bro, they weren't getting no money. Something happened. Something happened to where they weren't finna get no money. Yeah, and they were like, look, we're gonna pay y'all to got them say everything about R. Kelly, whether it was true or not, and we're gonna make him look bad. We're gonna paint a bad picture, paint him as a bad image, and we're gonna put him in jail. Which is why I'm be 100% honest with you. Whether the shit was true or not, I don't think he should have went to jail. And I'm a stand on it. I'm a stand on that just because this simple fact, he's been getting away with this shit. He's been getting away with it for this long. Now all of a sudden y'all want to make a documentary on it, and he all out here on the show. Yeah, on the interview, like, man, y'all killing me with this shit. Like at this point, I'm like, shit, I kind of believe it. I kind of believe this nigga. Like, hey, let the man live his life. At this point, y'all want to make documentaries on the champagne, right? 30 years, get out here making all this music. Now all of a sudden y'all want to say something. Come on.
And it's a statute of limitation on everything except for murder.
Right.
So how is he any different? It's a statute of limitation on everything except murder.
Right.
You have to make an example.
And then on top of that, it's a statute of limitation of double murder. Well, I'm sorry. It's a such thing as double murder. You can't be charged for the same murder twice. Yep. So how is it that y'all can go back from 30 years and still send him to jail for how many years they gave him? 45?
45, I think.
Yeah, 50? 45.
45 years for something he did 30 years ago? Come on, man. But then ain't nobody thinking about they did the same shit to Bill Cosby when he was trying to buy NBC. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Michael Jackson trying to buy the Beatles catalog. All of a sudden he come up. Come on, man.
Man, he was trying to get out of Sony, and he was trying to get out of Sony too, and they wouldn't let him. And so that's why they tried to go ahead and kill him off.
Y'all
and now
really
then all of a sudden he did. Yeah.
Come on, man.
And then they tried to did that whole documentary on him.
Everything
after he died. Like, come on, bro.
Come on,
like,
man.
Get out of here. Talk about he'll say something that shit.
But let's think back. They tried to get Mike one time before with the little boy.
Oh yeah, they sure did.
They tried to get Mike one time before with the little boy.
That didn't work.
It didn't work.
They said, fuck it, we just gonna kill him.
We got to take him out.
Yep.
Come on, man. Same thing with Martin. Come on, man. Think about this shit with Martin Luther King.
Oh.
They sent Coretta Scott the motherfucking voicemails, or the recorded tapes when he was with other women. They sent her the tapes. Look what your husband doing. Look what your husband doing. And this is the FBI.
Yep.
Look what your husband, like, come on, man. J. Edgar Hoover, he was a motherfucker.
Yep.
Come on, man. Oh, we got to stop this. He is a threat. Hey, record everything. Good. We got enough recordings. Send it to his wife. But send it anonymous. This is what your husband out here doing when he ain't with you. We got to find a way to bring him down. Oh, ain't none of this shit working? Take him out.
Yeah.
But y'all running around here thinking everything they telling y'all.
It's true. Stupid.
Just taking it for face value. Like, nah, pimp.
Smoke cloud.
Come on, man. I keep telling y'all, watch what my left hand is doing, but don't worry about what my right hand over here doing. Just watch what I'm doing over here. Don't worry about what my right hand doing. Y'all better quit falling for the nonsense, man, and start thinking for y'all fucking selves. I keep telling y'all, all this shit is strategically placed. It's all strategically placed.
It's a plan.
Think for yourselves. Learn about
these
shit.
These movies don't lie. These movies be telling hidden truths.
All the time, bro. All
telling
the
you shit
time.
right in your face. Hidden in plain sight.
My favorite movie is Dope. I wish I knew then what I knew now. I wish my mind was as advanced back then when I first seen Dope. If you think about the movie Dope, when he was talking about one day they're gonna be buying everything with a advanced math equation. Everything's gonna be bought with numbers. He's a Bitcoin. Everybody was like, Bitcoin. Oh, okay, cool. Bro, when I tell you, I look back at that shit every day, I kick myself. He was telling us then about Bitcoin. Then I'm finally watching the shit, paying attention again. Guess who are all the producers, the writers, and all that shit behind Dope? Diddy.
Yep.
Pharrell.
Shit.
And Forrest Whitaker.
Mm-hmm.
So again, you got Diddy, already millionaire. He's tied in, so he knows what's coming. Pharrell, he's tied in, he knows what's coming. Forrest Whitaker, tied in, he knows what's coming. Sitting here telling us Bitcoin is gonna be the big shit in the future.
Wake up.
And what we did, oh hell yeah, Dope was fresh as fuck, man. That girl was fine as hell in Dope. Oh yeah, that little nigga was smart as hell. He was out there slinging that dope. Ain't nobody paid attention to the Bitcoin shit.
That's following trends.
Yep.
Everybody about the same thing instead of just thinking for yourself, thinking deeper. All they doing
Just looking outside the box. That's it.
That's it, man.
Catching the small shit.
Pay
You have
attention.
to pay attention.
Demolition Man, cars driving by themselves. What the fuck we got today? Elon Musk, cars driving by themselves.
So, that's
Yep.
Quit thinking these movies are being put out just for entertainment purposes, man. They are, but they also have hidden truths in them. So all that to say this, play R. Kelly music all day, every day. If you was a fan, be a fucking fan. Stop being a hypocrite. If you enjoyed his music, that ain't got. How many of y'all got vices? Y'all business owners out here.
Everybody.
Let's not speak on certain shit. Because it's some of us in this room that deal in certain circles. Let's not speak on certain shit. That's we know business owners that dabble in certain shit.
Right.
Come on, man.
Exactly.
They counseling that man because he tried to get his master's. It'll never come out until he get out of jail, but they hoping he die in jail. But we all know one day it's gonna come out. Oh yeah, R. Kelly was trying to buy his master's back, and Jive wasn't having it.
Yep. So they
think about
it's gonna come out for sure.
Everything comes out. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, man, quit. Hey, think for yourself. I can't say it enough. Been saying it all show for every topic. It's all about thinking for yourself. Yep. Quit. They want you to live a certain way so they can control how you move. Everything is about control in America. Period. They say that we don't live in a dictatorship. Bullshit. Oh, what? Just because you got 50 motherfuckers on or 225 motherfuckers on the hill, that's not a dictatorship? No, you got 225 people telling you how to live. That's all. It's not just one person. It's 225 people telling 3.7 billion people how to live.
Yeah.
Think about the shit. Just because it's not one Saddam Hussein, it's not one Osama bin Laden, it's not one, who else we got? Give me somebody else. Kim Jong-un.
Oh,
I'm sure they're still alive anyway.
You know what I'm saying? It's not one Gaddafi. Y'all killed Gaddafi because he was trying to go away from the US dollar.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all killed Saddam Hussein because he was trying to go away from the US dollar.
This shit,
so they say they killed him.
No, I mean, how did we get into Iraq? Why didn't we go into Iraq? Because of weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, weapons of mass destruction.
Okay, so who the hell sold them weapons of mass destruction? Because we know they can't make them over that motherfucker. So
we did.
We brought them over.
So again, what was the agreement made with Israel?
That dude, what's they call him? The terror of death.
Bruh.
That's how they got their weapons.
Bruh.
We brought them over.
We took them motherfuckers
we brought them over.
We sold it to them. Why?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just like we got into the agreement with Israel. Well, if you only sell us your oil and you only sell your oil in US dollars, we was to use our armed forces to protect y'all. Oh, okay, bet. Oh shit, wait a minute. Hang on. Y'all trying to do what? Oh, you crazy hell. No, we already made an agreement that y'all only gonna sell in US dollar. Y'all trying to go away from the dollar? Oh, you got me fucked up. Hey, we finna blow some shit up over there.
Y'all get right.
Get y'all motherfucking mind right. The US currency is the only thing everybody's using. The minute we start going away from US currency, It's a motherfucking problem. Why?
Game over.
Because United States has to have that we the strongest in the world front.
Yep.
When at the end of the day, if goddamn the other 3 countries say, man, fuck y'all, we finna take this shit over. What y'all think finna happen?
Game over.
There's no longer a united front around this motherfucker. So again, man, quit just taking shit at face value, man, and actually listen to some shit and get off motherfucking social media all the time and look into some shit. For real.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
For real shit. But yeah, man. So hey, we hope y'all enjoyed this first show back, man. Hey, we hope we brought y'all enough entertainment to make y'all want to come back and follow us, subscribe, hit the subscribe button on YouTube, follow our YouTube channel, Speak On It With The Fam, and follow us on Instagram. What else we got? We got TikTok up yet? See, you got our TikTok page up yet, or we still working on that?
Nah, we working on that, man. It'll be up shortly.
All right, so we still, but as of right now, make sure y'all hit the subscribe button, boop, right there. Hit that subscribe button, man. Make sure y'all find out when we dropping, when we coming. We hope y'all enjoy us. We hope, hey, we inspire y'all. Hey, I'm even go so far to say we accept the hate too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate the hate.
Comes with the territory.
Shout out to all our sponsors, man. Appreciate y'all for showing love every week. Like we said, every show. We might have the same sponsor, depending on if they like what we're doing. They might sponsor us again. They might not. We appreciate the one-time offer, and we appreciate the many-time offers after that. So, Speak On It With The Fam at yahoo.com. Instagram, Speak On It With The Fam. Facebook, Speak On It With The Fam. YouTube, Speak On It With The Fam. Did I forget anything? Shit.
You got it covered.
You good.
Already. Any last words from anybody else before we get up out of here?
Think for yourself.
Take
Please.
accountability.
Ooh.
Good one.
Ooh. Hey, appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We're going to catch y'all on the next show. Peace.